watched it. So we finally got done watching Action Hero Biju.
Starring Nivin Pauly.
Yes.
What do you think?
I liked it.
I think I liked it for a very different reason.
Yes.
Because it was very different film.
It was very different in the sense that it was very realistic, I would say.
Very realistic.
What they portrayed in the film as far as cops and what kind of like scenarios that they run into on a daily basis,
right.
They really showed that very well in the film.
It was actually proper cop movie I've ever seen. Like when I started watching this movie, think about the same like regular cop movie that we watch. Like we'll have like one bad guy maybe after his like girlfriend or maybe after his family or something like that. But all of that wasn't even in the movie.
Right.
It wasn't over the top at any point in time. No car flying, no villains flying. It was very realistic.
I remember back when we did the trailer reaction to this film, I thought it was gonna be a masala film. I remember saying that it was just gonna be like a masala film.
Have like item song.
Yeah, item song. He would be like like Salman Khan from like The Bung or something. That's what I thought when I did the trailer reaction. Yes. And wow, what a complete opposite.
But even like all the action scenes were like so like something like that happens, you know, like nothing over the board.
Yeah, and especially when Nivin Pauly was running. Like, you know, like the running scenes where he's chasing them. Yeah. They showed him like he had that sweaty look. He didn't have that like actor look, you know, like how like high fire or anything like that. And he was really like running out of breath when he was chasing the criminals and stuff like that. So I felt like it was very realistic, and especially the scenarios that they presented, husband and wife issues,
like very different issues.
Exactly.
Like every day he would encounter like a different case, and people come up to him with the different scenarios, different case, and all of them were like very realistic. Something can actually happen.
Right. Like one was where a guy was like flashing nude in the public, that stuff like that can happen. Yeah. That was actually pretty funny too. And another one was where the kids get busted for selling for distributing marijuana in school. Yeah. That is something that could be a common concern. A lot of husband and wife issues. They were going to the police station for those issues also. And the sweet thing about the film was that they focused so much on all these a daily life of a police officer, yet he has a personal life also.
He's getting married. His process of getting married.
Right, but they showed only a little bit of that in the film.
Yeah.
Like that wasn't the main like basis of the film. Like, oh, there's like wonderful love story.
And I really like one bit. Remember the part where this lady jumps into the water to suicide, and she makes it fine, but her daughter dies.
Right. And
that really changes him, like emotionally, like it really affects him.
And those moments were very special because it really showed that, okay, even though he's a cop, he still has like feelings also.
You get to see that in a lot of cases too. Even the kids, a case with the kids. Like he let the kids go because, you know, he was like, if I file a case, their future will be ruined. You know, they won't have anywhere to go. They won't find a job. So he gave them a last chance.
Especially somewhere in the beginning of the film where that girl becomes, I think she's going to like police academy or something like that.
Oh yeah.
And he remembers her once again. She comes like towards like the second half of the film because the mother's caught stealing from. She was a housemaid and she was caught stealing gold from the house that she like worked at. And that scene was very, I guess, emotional for Nivin.
He wanted to let her go.
Exactly.
And he even called his like commissioner or something like that. Be like, you know, is there any way we can do something about it? But you know, he said, no, don't look at it as an emotional thing. You know, do your job. And he ended up doing his job. You know, he takes the woman
because he really fell for her because she was like, well, here they would have had a bad reputation in the community, but he still had to do his job at the end. And another thing that they really showed in the film, which was very important, is that you know, like how cops may miss important things that happen in someone's life. Like towards the end where she's about to have a baby and he's getting scolded by his like parents, like, why are you not there yet? You know, she's about to give birth. Why are you not there? But yet he's just doing his job. And I think the film really focused on like the positivity of a police character in real life.
I think that's very important. Look, in India, police do have some police people do have a very bad reputation, and you know, they say they take bribes, this and that, but there are a lot of good policemen out there who actually do their job on every day, serving to like citizens of the city. I think he suited this role very well. I couldn't see anyone else doing this role but Nivin Pauly.
He acted so well, and I believe I read that he produced this film also.
This movie is produced by his band, which is kind of cool. So like he produced it also, he acted in it too. This movie is also directed by Abrid Shine. I was reading it, he also directed the movie 1983, which I watched, and I did the review solo. Remember?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, you weren't there.
I wasn't.
But I did leave the chair for you though.
I know. I remember that time. I wasn't.
But like, I love 1983. The original script, and it touches you emotionally, and even Action Hero Biju was very different movie.
It was so different.
Somehow it touches you.
And I know that a lot of people were writing in the comments like, you know, when you watch it, just think of it as like a realistic film. Like, don't think like you're gonna come across like a masala film, or don't get like disappointed from what you're watching. A lot of people were writing that.
Yeah, exactly. You know what's funny though? When I started watching this movie, even I was missing the whole masala part of it. I'll be really honest with you. I was thinking, why can't this movie have a one villain? Maybe he's after that. As the movie progresses, I started enjoying what they were showing in the movie.
I think the first like 5-10 minutes I was kind of like, okay, like where is it gonna like pick up? Because the police station scenes were just, I felt like it was probably too much, but that's because I was probably expecting like once again that it was gonna be like a masala, something was just gonna happen like tragically. But throughout the whole film, that is what's going on. There are people coming to the police station with their different scenarios, so it made sense then after all, after watching it.
It did start off a little slow too.
Yeah,
it did start a little slow, and like the first case, they kept talking. It was like so long. We were like, oh my god. Like,
yeah,
you know,
when is he gonna
like
when are we gonna see something, or like some type of something happen?
Like I was like 30 minutes into it, we started really enjoying it.
Yeah. Even though this was a realistic film, there were some songs in it also, but the songs fit well with each scenario. It was kind of funny. I felt like, especially when there was like playback music, when they were catching like the criminals from like the kid, right? Remember from the farm?
Oh yeah,
that was so
everywhere.
funny.
The one guy went into the family where they were eating food,
and they were like, we don't know where he came from, but like
yeah, I know, I remember that part. So that part when this one guy went by the cow.
Yeah,
he was like, I'm just like, you know, chilling with my cow. I was like, yeah, okay, let's go.
And you know what the funny thing is? Like, you would imagine that if you, let's say, if you were running away from somebody, you would do something like that. You would like try to hide or try to mix in and pretend like you're the innocent person because they didn't see you. So that I felt like was such a realistic thing because in the back of my mind,
it had like very like funny scenes too.
Oh yeah, it had a lot of funny scenes,
very like serious scenes, and overall I really enjoyed it.
Yes, I
have never seen anything like that before. No. So it was very new, and I think it worked. I enjoyed it. Like I was fully satisfied with it at the end. And I wouldn't say it was one of the best Malayalam movie. No. But it had its place and it was good.
I would say that I liked it. I enjoyed it eventually. As mentioned before, the beginning was a little bit slow, but then eventually it got better. Yes. So, and as far as his acting, he acted so well. And I think that's something that kept me drawn in the film also, was how well he was acting.
Out of 10, what would you give this movie?
Okay, out of 10, I would give it an 8.
I would give it 7.5. So that was our review of Action Hero Biju. Do let us know what do you guys think about this movie and what was your favorite part from the movie.
Yes, what was your favorite part?
I would love to know. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel. A lot more reviews, a lot more trailer reactions coming out.
And also guys, if you have any recommendations for movies that have subtitles, just spread it in the comments below, send us the link. That way we can jump on it and do more reviews for you guys.
Yes. So thank you guys for everything. Thank you for this amazing recommendation. And for you guys, finally watched it and we enjoyed it. Thank you so much, guys. See you guys next time. Take care.
Bye.